serial number, my name, Gunner's Mate 3rd Class, 31 Park Avenue, Townsville, Connecticut. I was living over there. And I think they gave me $100 when I got up to come home. That was my duty.
Here and you can just film it.
It's not that long.
What do you want?
No.
Angelina, go in there and get some napkins.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, Angelina.
I'm gonna remember.
No,
She's got
there's a posting over there.
That's your new Italian.
They're on. All right, okay. Put on. You found it. And over here it says RS Boston Navy Yard.
You now have a
Navy Yard in Philadelphia, and then down aboard the Independence. So this is all it. And I worked at Colts. That's when I walked out. December 41. From December 41 to September 42. That was me. Now here.
Wow.
This is it. This tells you the different places that we
This
hit.
is DD 214.
Oh, wow.
Get out.
And then the little bit of things. Then you can look at the pictures after. I'll brief you what the hell they are, then you go ahead and. Oh, these are all the leave Philadelphia, went Marcus Island, Pearl Harbor. You went to the past the equator, New Hebrides, Palau, Ragley, bing, different places where we hit and went.
Wow.
Went to Hawaii a lot.
Then this is all. You know, we were in typhoons
Really?
and monsoons that we see destroyers go flip like that and go down.
Whoa.
Wow.
You see a battleship
Wow.
from here to that corner, and then you wouldn't see the battleship. We lost the bow. We lost the flight deck. It ripped the flight deck up. And we were all wearing life preservers.
I
Well,
can
we were
imagine.
nuts anyways. When you're young, you got no brains. We should laugh it off.
The flight deck is
Oh, half the boat was gone.
Yeah, well, this is her in the seas. All right?
Yeah, it's an aircraft carrier.
See it?
Wow.
That's rough one. That's the bow. All right? Zoom, and then up, and zoom, and up, and then the screws would come out of the water and then vibrate the whole goddamn, and you have 4 screws. And I mean, these were as tall as this
huge.
room, made of brass. And the ship would go down, hit it,
Holy.
plunge in there, and the ass on to come up, and she goes, and we'd all say, I hope she don't crack in half, you know.
He's talking about Hillary's first grades.
It was bad. It was
Thank you.
bad.
You already
These
translated that for
monsoons,
me.
we hit
Must
about
be like-
4 of them.
On the Three Stooges to me. What's coming?
Screws kicking up wakes of water. See, the screws almost out of the water.
Wow.
This is where we were. I don't know where the hell we was, but we were in someplace. I think we had a 5-inch 38 in the bow and 1 on the stern, and the rest were 40s and 20s. Then after the shakedown, they brought it in, took the 5-inch 38s off, and put quad 40s on the bow and quad 40s on the back. So you have more firepower. Because we had an open, it was an open gun, there was no turret. So it was an open deal. And what the hell, they were here, the goddamn flight deck was here. The Boise lost 80 feet of bow.
Really?
Ripped right off. Just like somebody sheared it.
And it still floated?
Oh yeah, well everything is watertight. The minute you go into combat, everything is watertight and flooded. Okay, this is it here. Or is that another one there?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, here's this had the 5-inch 38 here. The torpedo struck here. One struck here, One struck here and the other struck here, 3 of them. This one detonated. And it took this 40 millimeter mount and flipped it from here. It's 80-foot bow. It was an 80-foot flight deck and 540 feet long. That's all it was. And it bounced, boom, and it landed 3 guys, one on top of the other, in a 20 millimeter mount on a port side. And the one survived it. He jumped off while it ordered. They said he jumped off. I think he fell off. You know, and
Yeah,
got a
got
couple
lucky.
of ones over the side. Then this one here, we have 4 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We had a small bridge, and sometimes those stacks would be dipping water. So you go on a 27-degree list. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, we used to watch that. We used to watch that ding and dong. I don't even remember the name of the damn thing. What, you know, you had it where you see where this is straight, and then and you say, oh my God, 28 degrees. What are we going to flip it?
Wow.
And that used to last us. I'd say 3 to 4 days running into that typhoon.
4 days, man.
Yeah, 4 days, and we couldn't get out of there because we didn't know where the hell the Japs were.
Mm-hmm.
We were half beaten up just with our equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it. Now this is another picture here. I got a picture of myself in here. Yeah, this is the flight deck. Look at it. This
Wow.
is stern. That's the bow. That ain't a big goddamn thing. They got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes with their wings folded, folded back. All right. Now before they used to have to run into the wind and take off. Then we put catapults, 1 catapult. Then we put 2 catapults, so you can shoot 2 one boom boom.
H.
And sometimes the guys are mess up. Okay, here we are here. Yeah, here's with the 5-inch 38.
Whoa. Yeah,
That's we had
big old
that.
king.
And these are the Marines that had these here, 2 over here.
Was that a diesel ship?
Huh?
Was that a diesel-powered ship?
Yeah. Battle scene. Knockdown plane in central ship's wakes. Our ship, this is our ship here.
Mm-hmm.
They shot that down and it was right in that wake.
Nice.
Well, here's the 40. Yeah, here's me. Lucian and Kozel on the 20 millimeter mount, on a 40 mount. See me?
Yeah.
That's me. And that's Kozel. He had a tattoo on his arm. That's before dishonor. And he used to sleep below me. I used to sleep above him. And he would always pick his hand, pick the goddamn thing. And remember I told you I got goofed up with the thing? Well, yeah, I should have been the same rate he had, no, but they put me up there as a striker. And this is one of the mount. This is the mount that blew over the side. This is when we come back.
Wow. So different now.
Right,
Nobody can say anything.
This is up on the bow, almost to the bow. And this is the Marines. It's the 2 quads side by side. This is what I used to do. I used to first load. Then after I got my rate, I used to stand around like a brick shot. The only thing I had to do was, if you had a breakdown, you had to take the breech plug out, put a new firing pin in, or if something went wrong, you had to work on it, and it would be, and the band would keep going, you know. No, here's my buddy Tom. He was on the bow. He's bending over here someplace.
There's somebody bent over here.
Yeah, that's him right there. That's Tom right there. He was on a quad. Right up on the bow. You know, he had to go to the bathroom. So he couldn't wait. So he found a spot on the side of the, he walked off with his gun mount, walked over here, and he took a leak over there, right? This incident showed up, put him on report.
Oh man.
I said, Tom, you should have peed your pants.
Yeah, it's a stupid lieutenant.
He's the guy that took a beating boy out of San Francisco. When they were down in Veracruz, he went ahead and it was all, the Japs had all battle wagons. All we had was these heavy cruisers and all that. And this was a night battle. That's when the Vicenza got sunk, the Atlantic got sunk. Everybody topside on the San Francisco was wiped out. Tom was in a number 3 turret. He was a gunner's mate in a number 3 turret, and he survived. That's the only one that survived it. Is that number 3 turret. The other ones were the 5-inch, the 20s, the 40s. They were bastard. Hey, you got a 14-inch shell come flying at you.
Jeez.
You're gone. It blows the top of it. It blows everything up. Now this one here. This looks like ski. This looks like Russian over here. This is Russian here. And this is Jacobon. Oh, he was on the mount. He was a jackass. But this is one of the guys in my division here. He was a lookout. And that is Russia. He was a gunner's mate. This one here looks like Randwansky, but I don't know. And this was target practice. This one wasn't war. Every so often we send a drone up there. All right, and then we see if we can knock it down or not. But before we got modernized, the guys would be a pointer and one was a pointer, the other was a setter. One would swing it, the other would shoot and point. But then they got modern and they got these things that look like bicycles, bicycle handlebars, and they had the flight screw there, and you had like a television, right? And then you can pick out an airplane, and then they used to spot them with that there. The fire controllers used to use that, and they used to knock down planes. Cause we got quite a few planes down. Oh, this is what you want to see.
Is that the boat sitting on the
That's the
side?
top of the flight deck.
Whoa.
All right?
Wow.
In the water?
That's the flight deck.
What? That's amazing.
This is where us nuts used to be over here. See, that's those guys over there. See?
In the water?
Oh, wow.
You're pretty much in the water.
This is the resting gear when the airplanes come in. If they lost the tail hook, well, they bang into the resting gears. They're like barriers up there. But that was what they call rough. You couldn't launch an aircraft. The aircrafts would slide right off into the water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we lost quite a few like that.
Really?
We only had I think 36 planes or something like that, and we lost about 5. Even them being lashed down.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't mean nothing, because once they started ziggy-zaggy this way and that way, one go over the side, another go over the side. I was like, oh, good thing nobody was in it. It was no fun, no joke.
Wow.
Well, we were kind of dumb, you know. We thought we knew everything, so. Oh. Lucian is number 17. No, number 6. That's me. Right there. See, I'm showing off my butterflies. I got the butterflies and I've got my pants up, pulled up. And These are the ships that we sunk.
Oh, this is
Cargo
the
ship.
same photo you have in there, right?
Huh?
This is the same photo you have in your room, right?
Yeah. And these are the flags that our pilot shot down and we shot down.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, we had a little firepower there. Here's my buddy Buck Bradley. That's Day. These two guys were good officers. One was a second lieutenant, the other second lieutenant. This guy here, he was McCade. He was good. And then here's Tom Pearson there. There's Rackawak, Buck Bradley. I don't have to got their names. I can look down here, but the bottom line is, he was a fire controlman. He's from Nebraska. This one here I think he was from Nebraska too. Now me, I'm from Connecticut. Then this one here, then he's from Philly. This one here was from, I don't know, Tennessee or something like that. But that was a good set. Tom and Lou, no guarantee the names of special correction. None are. Sweet Anderson's widow sent me the list of names. Can you help correct them? Hope you can put some in the future. Yeah. We found out most of them.
That's cool.
The Swede was a nice guy. He was a gunnersmith too. All right, here's the aircraft we had. These are fighters. We have fighters and torpedo bombers.
Mm-hmm.
Torpedo bombers, you had a guy in back of the pilot and a guy in the belly. Right.
Really?
Yeah, you had three guys. You had three guys running it. And you had a torpedo in it. And a lot of them got sunk. All right, here. This is what they look like when they get battered up. Tied down during a hurricane, damaged wings under the prop, right?
Jeez.
Then the ones that were damaged, they'd put it on the elevator and bring it up
Fix it?
over the side.
Really?
Yeah,
It's World War II for you.
the hell. We weren't paying for them then. All right, this is the F6F Hellcat. They were fast. When I say fast, 350 miles an hour.
For the day.
Then ready to take off again. These are the torpedo bombers. TBM Avengers. You know the president we used to have, little dingy George Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his father used to be on the Monterey, and he used to fly the torpedo bombers.
Really?
Yeah, he got shot down. And he made it to the ship, but he couldn't make it aboard.
Mm-hmm.
He landed, but the other two guys died on it, got drowned. Yeah. This is the dive bomber. We got rid of them. They were slower than molasses. All we had was at the end was a torpedo bomb, the torpedo planes, and the F4Fs, and we had the F6Fs. Oh, this is when we sent the guys over. All right. Now, this is a destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
My job was, I had a 45-70 shotgun. Had a barrel about that long on it, and a stock. And I had a pail with all lined and wrapped up. Like the thin line I had, what we putting in. And I was always on a bridge, right in front of the bridge, and shoot. And when they come in, the first one I let one go, and that thing would take off and go over the bow of the destroyer. Then it'd be followed by one bigger line and a bigger line. Then we got the hawser. Then we tied to that. Then one guy was midship and the other guy was aft. We had 3 guys shooting. The guy midship, Russian, the one I told you, he put a goddamn, and their projectiles were like this, brass. He got right in the guy's stomach.
Oh.
Well, he was standing up against a smokestack like this, watching us, you know. And when this guy shot, hey, he hit him, got him. I don't know if he died or not. We never heard no more about him.
Wow.
But this is a bolted. That's a bolted shit. But I got a big hooray from the captain. It was storming, and we had to get fuel. So we put us up. We all come around up to I was like the gunners. So Morris says, you got to go topside and see what you can do. So I go, okay, no problem. So I went up there with him. But I was with Morris. He was a chief gunner's mate. I went up there, and he says, we're standing in the bow right in front of the bridge. Oh, I mean, like, goddamn, the ship is boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bite. Jesus Christ, you can't even hold your balance, you know? So I says, well, he said, okay. And the captain upstairs, up top in the bridge says, gunner, let it go. So I took aim, I swung it, pew, and that son of a gun went flying over. Right over onto the bridge, right over. And quick, the guy's got it. The captain almost fell over the bridge to congratulate me. Honest to God, I'll never forget that.
Wow.
Then another time I shot, I caught the executive officer under the chin with the rope. He was standing there looking at me. He was looking at me. When I had the gun, I had to shoot. So I had the payload almost between my legs. And I shot, and he was standing there, and the goddamn string come out. Oh, he didn't say nothing, but he was sort of peed off, you know. But, hey, the whole bunch
His fault, man.
yeah, this ship here, this transport was fueling us up. After it fueled us up, it got torpedoed and went down.
Really?
Yeah. This is refueling in rough seas.
Jeez.
See where that thing is? See it?
That's crazy.
All right.
That's amazing how huge this splash is. That's probably 50 feet.
Well, the guys, look at the guys, they're taking a shower over here.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I think that's the end of it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the end of it. This is Luchin Albano. Then the other one is,
He says, Chuck.
where are you? Don't even want to get up here.
It's a lot of days. These are every day that they had to shoot their guns. An actual participated in action. It's the kind of job you need.
This is Yokoshima, what it looked like when we dropped the A-bomb.
Yeah, he said he was able to see one of the A-bombs go off.
What? Really?
Huh?
You saw one of the atomic bombs blow up?
Yeah, this one here.
Nagasaki or Hiroshima?
No.
He said he didn't know which
Yakayama, whatever you call it. That was destroyed by the bomb.
Wow.
And these guys here, I don't know if these are the biggie repair. This is the repairments. Relaxed temperature for the.
That looks like a girl.
No.
It's not a girl.
This is the Empress Palace. Planning a task force 38 to help cripple the Japanese fighters. Look at all them airplanes in the sky, huh?